Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, or from whatever part of the world you're watching me from. Welcome to my channel. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be here. I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much for being here. Well, this is going to be my first live on this channel, so I'm trying to do some experiment. Like I said, this is Afaf's gifted voice, and I really have a different perspective of how I want to run this channel. So bear with me. This is a tester. Today is July 21st, 2025. I did not share with anybody. I just put it on and I came live, and that is because I am trying to experiment something. So I'll do a short video, drop it, and then from there I'll work my way up to how to adjust it. How did you know I'm live? Zion, see, how did you find me? I didn't share it with nobody. I am doing an experiment. Now I will kill me for follow me. Product of God's grace, welcome. I am just doing an experiment on this channel. Oh my God, how did you find me? Because I just put it and went live. So hey, now I understand this media. So in media you cannot hide. Nothing is private. I just hide me. I just put it and then I came live. Oh my God. To tell you the truth, because I came live, I don't even know how to share it. Because my purpose was to do this experiment, do a 20 minutes and then just drop it. So me, I cannot even find myself, to tell you the truth. I can't even find myself to share it. God knows. I can't even find myself to share. So I can't find myself to share it. I can't find. So only other somebody can. I can't even find myself to share. So I will only finish and share it because I can't even figure it out. Product of God's grace. Who's this person? Who knows me? And I've never seen this name before. It looks like it's a new account. Product of God's grace. If I knew a file account or not, I welcome you. I was just doing an experiment. God knows. So I know now that in this media, be careful. That's why you must come on with your clothes on, please. Don't ever do anything and don't just think that, oh, I didn't share it, nobody knows this is a channel that I don't use. Let me just drop it. Hey, God forbid if I had come here with a towel. Product of God's grace, thank you. She said she has been watching from behind. Because this is a channel that is my first live on this channel. It's my first live on this channel, and I really want to use it only for voiceover. So I'm still really trying to do an experiment. I'm trying to work with StreamYard to see how they can connect me, because I'm having a hard time to connect StreamYard on here. So it looks like I have to write to YouTube to give me clearance, because it's not taking it. Otherwise, I would not have come here. They don't find me, or I cannot hide. I cannot hide. You can run, but you can't hide. But you know what? I'm just so glad that you guys found me, and I'm just glad that you people found me all dressed up. That's why I tell you people, never leave home without being dressed up. Don't just think that you're doing something, you're testing something, and you don't look good, because you never know when you're going to grocery, you're going out of the house. I beg, bare minimum, put on clothes. You never know when Zion or product of God's grace is going to run into you. Don't take anything for granted, please. This is a big lesson. That I thought I was experimenting. I said, let me just do an experiment for 15 minutes and see. Hey, they don't catch me, or they don't catch ground beef. Okay. Thank you all so much. Hey, this is crazy, because I can't even find it, because I just came live. I can't share it. So I knew that I was just going to do it and drop it. We are the champions. We are the leaders. I can't do anything. I can't get it. We are the fountain that will never run dry. We are beautiful and wonderfully made. Yes, we can. Together we can move mountains. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. So I'm sorry, guys. I can't even share. I can't do nothing. but it was not my intention to share actually, because I just wanted to come like this and drop the video. Because like I told you people, I'm not great at doing videos. I don't know, Zion was an expert in that. She used to do such great job. I don't know why she's not even dropping her videos. Zion, you should be dropping videos now. You're supposed to be the one to even teach me. Because if I could, I would have dropped this thing as a video. I don't know how to do it, you know. So I said, let me just come live, just drop talk. See, as you could see, my title there is how to determine fake friends. I will do it really short. Please bear with me. So much, so much has been going on. So, like we know, we all have human relation is really, really important because we all make so many mistakes in life. And I just thought that even at my age, where I am still making mistakes, we are learning every day. Nobody is perfect. That is why all of us are a work in progress. Me in particular, I always say it. I don't know about you. I'm a work in progress, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm proud to say that I am a work in progress. I learn every day. I learn from my mistakes, and I try to be a better person because of that. And like I always told you people, I beg, if I make a mistake and you see something that I'm doing that's not right, please don't hail me to my graveyard. Call me out. Call me out doesn't mean you must disrespect me. Reach out to me in the inbox or right under here if you don't want to because some of you are on that profile and you don't want me to know who you are. Say, mommy, I care about you and your channel and the things you do. We are following you. Please, you know, I think this information or correct this, correct this. To me, I know that you did that because you care about me. You didn't go say it behind. So I welcome criticisms. Trust me, I welcome it. I will never take it for granted because if somebody does not care about you, they won't tell you. So based on my only two things and a lot of things that are going on and gone on in the friends of in my life, my friend's life, my 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 after you know diamond years on this age, which is a privilege to live past your diamond years. Most people they get to see their grandchildren, get to see their children, their grandchildren, their loved ones, their nieces, their nephews, family members, friends of all kinds that you meet. And the most important thing is, how do you determine somebody who's around you that is real? Who is a friend? Who cares about you? Who has your back? I've always said it and I say it all the time and I mean it. And I live by that rule. I don't say it because I'm here. That's how I've always lived my life. That I know that the people who care about me are not what you tell me in front of me. It's the things that you do when I'm not watching you or I don't even know about it. You fight my battles without even coming to tell me. It doesn't matter. You see, you go somewhere, I go somewhere and they're talking bad about you or they're still putting in misinformation that I know it's a lie about you. And I stop stepping there and correct it. I say, no, you stop it. This is how it happened. This is the truth. That is a friend. They don't have to come and tell you. They did it because it was the right thing to do. They did it because they did not want people to keep smearing you and putting a wrong information about you. But doing it, you don't mean you have to come and tell me. You just did it because it was the right thing to do. You didn't do it because you wanted me to reward you or give you anything or vice versa. You just did it because you want to treat people by the golden rule, meaning golden rule is treat people the way you expect to be treated. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Number one, how do you determine some of these people around you? This is really a short show. I was telling you, I'm just testing this channel because in subsequent shows, I don't want to be showing my face. It's just going to be my voice. So I'm testing it. And by His grace, I'll get that set up. I'm trying to get somebody to work on it for me. So it's just going to be Afaf, the gifted voice, just like the name is going to be the voice and the message that is passed. So, how do you determine? Think about it. You're around friends that always um, come around. They are so quick to call you when you're going through hard times. When they hear there's a bad rumor about you, they rush and call you. And you are there thinking, oh, they are calling you because, oh my God, I hear, say, wait, it don't happen for you. So where, when they hang up the phone, they never meant any word of it. They did it because they wanted to hear your side or to mock at you so they can take that information out and use it against you and take it out and tell people against you and use it to destroy you and reaffirm and then hear your voice, hear the pain in your voice, hear the shame in your voice, hear the embarrassment in your voice. Then we have other friends who they will call you uh and then when you are doing very well, these same friends, when you are progressing, you have great things happening for you, great things that you're going that is, you are just climbing the ladder. They don't call to appreciate you. They don't call to congratulate you. They are not happy for you. They disappear from your life. You have those type of people. And then you have those that when you are doing very, very well, that is when they show up in your life. So this human relation thing is very, very complicated. You have to be very smart to catch it. They will disappear from your life, or they will come to your life when you are doing very, very well. Oh my God, that's when everybody want to relate to you. Everybody want to be your friend. That is why it's important to keep your old friends. Friends who knew you when you were nothing. Friends who stood by you when you had nothing. Friends who saw you struggle and never mocked at you, laughed at you, or left your side and stood with you. Those are the kinds of friends that's how you determine friendship. When you have friends that every time you are doing something that is great, is bold, is making you being appreciated and acknowledged, and they can see the progress, they never call to congratulate you. They are very silent. They are very silent. You can see it even when they call you. Please check the tone. Tone in voices are very important. These are things that we take for granted because when you know people, you know them. You know what excitement means for them. You know what joy means for them. You know when tears and crying and mourning period means for them. But when you have friends who normally you see them so excited when good things are happening to them, but when it comes to they see you that good things are happening and they are calling you, and their tone is monotone. Their tone is flat. They are almost not saying anything. But there are those that will never give you a compliment. They will never call you to say, oh my God, what I'm so happy for you. Oh, wow, how did you do this? Oh my God, I think I'm gonna be following this your light too because it looks like that your light has to hit me. Genuine friends, that is what they do. They call you with joy. You can feel it in their tone. You will know. Be wise. Listen to their tone when they talk to you. That's how you determine the people that are around you, that are who love you, who uh, 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 care about you. People who, when they go to experience something that is nice, they call you and say, guess what? Hey, I did this. I just got a program that I just did. This program that I just did. Oh my God. Looks like something that can really bring growth. It looks like something that is, it will suit somebody like you too. Oh, hey, I've seen something that I'm really making some money on the side there. Come and join us. Come on, let's make money together. Those are true friends. Those are people who care about you, not people who are making money and then they want to hide from you. They don't want you to know. They mean it genuinely. They are not just doing it because of any other reason, but because they saw something that they thought that you are in a position that you too can benefit from what they have tried and they are benefiting from it. Please know the people around you. Know who is your friend. Know who is your nemesis. Know who has your best interest. Know who is a pretender. Know who is a contender. Know who is there for competition. Because there are a lot of people that are around you and they don't have open mind. All they want to do is make sure that you can never surpass them. But true friendship, because you have good people out there like that. We cannot label people like that. You have good friends out there who, when they see that you are climbing, they they are your biggest cheerleaders. They cheer for you, they support you, they acknowledge you, they promote you. And when you are this open-minded, where you look at other people's growth and you promote them and you celebrate them. They say cry with those who are crying, celebrate with those who are celebrating. As that joy, especially when that joy is coming through, you never know somebody who would just be in that congregation, seeing just how active you are to celebrate somebody, how cheerful you are, how open you are, how your spirit is open to the universe in kindness and celebration, may just look at you and just tap into that, say, wow, that's the kind of people I like to support. That's the kind of people I like to elevate. Who's that person? Who's that your friend? Oh my God, the way your event was, the way it went, the way they supported you, the love that they showed you. Those are the kind of people I would love to elevate. Those you like to people who bring sunshine into the room. My dear, tying your face, being angry because somebody is growing, being jealous. only blocks your own blessing, because you never know that if it can be through your friend that you will get your blessing. There is no reason to see somebody who is doing things, who knows how to network. If you have a friend who knows how to network, learn it. Learn it. Say, my dear child, you know how to network. How do you do it? How do you get all these guests to come on your show? What do you do? How do you approach them? How do you communicate with them? It is about, because most often bringing people into your show, especially celebrities or people, people who have clout, people who brings knowledge, it's how you communicate to them. And then sometimes you talk to them and then they go and do their own research about you. They go at night, they go through your channel, they see your topic, they see the way you carry yourself, how you relate to your audience, how you talk to people, how you respect people, how you respect audience. It is all about how you reach out, how you talk to them. I've had few people that I've talked to, people who came to my show before. Unfortunately, those channels were down. I got them by the way I approached them, the way I was humble, the way I introduced myself. You don't go to introduce yourself to people and then you're praising yourself, you're talking about how you are so great or you are this, you're this. No, no, you don't do that. There's a way you do it. You humble yourself, you acknowledge them, and you celebrate them, and then you introduce yourself and the things that you do. That is how you do it. The tone is very important. The way you sell yourself to them is very important. The approach is very important. The communication is very important. The language is very important. All these things are so important. Please, that's why you should know how all the people that are coming around you, the people that share your likes, the friendship, because there are going to be people around you who will pretend that they like you, but it's all a farce. Some people just use you as a stepping stone. Some people, it's all manipulation. They just want what they want, and then after that, they dump you, they dispose of you. Before you know, they come around you because sometimes they want rainy days. They come around you, and if they cannot find rainy days, they start making up stories. They start telling lies about you. They start doing that to destroy you because they have seen that they've come around you. They cannot find anything that they can use to destroy you. So what do you do? But because their purpose was to bring you down, they will do anything to make up any story. And that is how we see how most of these people, they will use fake accounts, so you never know that it was them that put all those stories out about you. They will use fake accounts, drop it places to destroy you. The most important thing is you have no control over that. You have you have no control. All you have control is over yourself. And because you have control over yourself, remember what I've always said: be consistent, be principled, love yourself enough, do what is right. Because when you are consistent, when you are principled, there is nobody. It's a matter of time. People know who you are, people know how you act, people know the things you say, people know what you stand for. It will be hard for anybody to come and put things about you. It will be temporary, but at the end, it's only a matter of time. All those people who told lies, made up stories about you, they will be disparaged. So you, the only person you have total control over is you. You have no control over anybody around you. All you can do is pray. All you can do is use wisdom. All you can do is be wise and to see people and see how you know don't, the way the world is now, please, when people come around you, love them. When they show you love, show them love, but please look at all those undertone of things that are happening, little daily things, just little things. You may just even just put on a beautiful dress, they will never give you a compliment. They go you know some kind of undertone kind of message, some kind of mumbling, all those type of things, because genuine people don't do that. They should be joyful to say, oh my God, you look stunning today. I love your outfit. If they cannot say that, they're going like, again, you again, oh my God, again, oh my God. Now, why for you? People who be talking like that, using those type of phrases, always look at their undertone. Those are no friends. Those are no friends. It starts like that, and before you know, before it builds up, and then you become a target. And these are the people that are coming because they want to see everything that they can use to bring you down. Please, they see your shine, it bothers them, and they see your consistency, it bothers them. They see that your principle, it bothers them. All they can do when you meet people like that, learn from it. What's wrong with seeing somebody that's doing something that is right, and you just say, oh my God, you know, I've been around this person. I like the way they do this thing. I like the way they don't, their messaging is always on point. Their messaging is always direct. Their messaging is always up to the point that when they say something, they mean it. They don't shake, no matter how anybody tries to convince them. They don't stay. Yes, people can make you shift, but it does not make you change your core principles. But you have a right to, people can correct you and say, you know what, this is how this information, because you got the wrong information, you came up with the wrong messaging. Then now they say, no, that was not the information. When you see that the information they're giving you is the right information, it's your place to shift. So, but you have to be principled. Shifting does not change your core principles in life. Shifting will never change your core principles in life. And that is what is important. You cannot just say, oh, because I'm so angry at this person and they have made me so mad. So, okay, when you knew that an information that somebody put out about them was a lie at that time, it was fabrication, then you come and use that same information just because you want to piss them off. Therefore, you are not principled, because your core principle should be able to say, I know that I disagree with this person, but this information that they are putting about them is not right. This information has never been right. I'm not going to repeat it just because I'm upset with them. So just be in that place. And if you know that you've put out an information, like I always say, you made a mistake, don't be a big girl, be an older, a mature person. Come out and say, you know what, this information I put out was wrong. I made a mistake. Now that I know better, this is the right information. That is how you gain credibility. These things you cannot buy with money. No amount of money can buy it. It's priceless, and that is what makes you different. That is what makes you stand out. Be principled. Know that, hey, I say, oh my God, no matter how much you insult me, no matter how much I disagree with you, there's a place I will not go in the gutter. I will not bring your parents to insult them. That is being principled. That is not changing your core principle just because an individual has destroyed you, has disrespected you, and destroyed your character or humiliated you. Their parents did nothing to you. Their father did nothing to you. Their mother did nothing to you. So if you have to cross that bridge to go bring their parents and start insulting them, you're a fool. That shows that you are not principled, and that shows that you have nothing to fight them with. That is why you divert to start insulting their parents, or you divert to start insulting, bringing their children to insult. Is because you have nothing on them. If you are genuine and you know that somebody has hurt you, stay on principle. If you choose to address it, stay on that person, deal with that particular stuff, and then you move on. So please remember that not everybody around you will like you, no matter what you do. Even those who support you, they may have particular things they support about you, other things they don't. There's nothing you're going to make them do. But the most important thing is for you not to lose yourself because you want to prove a point. Stay principled. That is what is very, very important. You know, don't be a woman without a purpose. Don't be a queen without a kingdom, because you're going to be everywhere. If you flirt with ideas, if you flirt with information, if you flirt because you want to please enemies or people, you end up being a woman without a purpose, a queen without a kingdom. And when you sacrifice personal relationships for financial gain, it's only a matter of time, and you will have to pay for it. It won't last for too long. All those things, like I always say, money come and go. But guess what keeps you intact? Your character, your credibility. You can use your credibility. Why do we call credit? Why do we have credit? How is it that there are people in this abroad who may not have $1? They don't have cash. They don't have cash. They make little money. Let me tell you, there may be somebody who makes only maybe 1,500 a month, but they have better credit than somebody who makes $10,000 a month. Why? Because that person who makes $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month is principled. They pay their bills on time. They pay their debts on time. and and they may pay and have nothing left in their account. But the most important thing is that they keep to their words. The person who have 10,000 may have 10,000. They don't pay their bills on time. They don't pay their debts on time. They spend crazy. They just do crazy things just because they have the money. But they are not principled. So at the end, who has better credit? The person who's making $2,000 a month, because they pay their bills on time, they pay their debts on time. Their credit limit may be big time higher than somebody who makes $10,000 a month. So think about it. It's not about the money you make. It's about how credible you are. That is why credit is very, very important. You can use your credit. That's why you see people who come abroad, they don't have credit. They look for somebody to co-sign for them. Why are you looking for somebody to co-sign for them? Because you have not built enough credit. They don't know you. You have not proven that if somebody borrows you money, you pay on time. You have not proven that if somebody borrows you money, you even care to pay the money back. You have not shown that you have a conscience. You've not shown that you respect friendship. You respect boundaries. You've not shown that you are mature. It's about maturity. You don't have it, no matter how much you make. So those are the things. So that is why you call, you go, oh, please, somebody will call you. Please, can you go co-sign for me to get an apartment? I've co-signed for people to have apartments. I've co-signed for people to have a place to stay. Eh? And because if they don't have it, they don't have a place to stay. They're going to be homeless. I've co-signed, but that's because I built that credit, and somebody else was able to come to me, and I say, oh my God, this person, especially somebody who was taking care of my child, was babysitting for my child. How can she be babysitting for my child? Anybody who's babysitting for your child has to have a mental state of mind, not to be worried about. I say, oh my God, if she's not peaceful in her mind, how is she going to take care of my child? I always tell you people that your first child is your babysitter. Because if they are not happy, if you don't treat them well, they're not in a good frame of mind, they are not mentally okay, who's going to suffer? You are going to work 8 hours, 10, 12 hours. It's your children or your daughter or your son, your children who are going to suffer. So you want them to be in a mental place. So how can somebody like that ask you for help and you don't help them? Who's going to end up suffering? Your children will suffer, because it's not that they intend to put them in that precarious position, but because they are hurt inside, they don't know how to control their temper at that time. They are worried, they are scared, they are angry, they are disappointed maybe in themselves and how they have handled their own issues. Before your child want to say something, they'll be screaming at them because they want to go on that phone and try to see how they can fix and look for a place to say. So you want to give them peace of mind. You make sure you take care of them. All those things really matter. So credit is really, really important. Credibility is important. That's why you must be principled. So like I said, you may have all the money in the bank, but you are making more money, but somebody's making 5 times less than what you're making, but they have better credit than you, because that is how you have positioned yourself. Credit is priority. When you have credit, you may not have the cash, but because you have credit, you can still buy anything you want. You can still buy a house. You can still buy a furniture and put inside the house. You can still buy a car without putting down a penny, because you've proven that you are paying your bills. But people sometimes, even no matter how good you are, people come through hard times and then they falter. And when you falter, what happens? Your credit goes down. Then you have to work hard again to build it up. That is life. That is part of life. We all go through that. But please, just know who are around you. Know your purpose, please. It's very, very, very important. Is a relationship transactional? If your relationship is transactional, you don't need that person in your life. Anybody who's only around you only when they need help. They only check for you when they need help, when they need you for something. After you are done with them for that period, they disappear. They only come back on help. That is a problem. Look at that and just understand that that's a problem. Because when you care about people, you call and check on them. You call and greet them. It don't matter if you're going through a time. What do we say even in Thanksgiving? You don't only thank God only when things are going well. You don't only thank God only when things are going well. You thank them You don't only thank people when things are going well. You don't only thank God. You thank God even when things are not going well, because just the fact that we woke up is a reason to thank Him. A lot of things happen spiritually that we don't even see, but He has been protecting us. So we just thank Him that we are here. You don't only wait to thank people only when you need something, or call them when you need something. You call them even when to check on them, or you send them a text even when you don't need something. That is part of human relation. That is part of dealing with people. And so that is part of knowing who that is part of appreciation. You don't have to always be like, oh, anytime you're calling me is because you need something. How about just checking up on me? How about just sending me a greeting? How about so people, but some of us sometimes we are just so paranoid, somebody will even just take the look, it takes a lot for somebody to even think about you to say hello. There are people who just say hello, they want to greet you, and you don't even care. It means a lot. Me, I don't take it for granted, especially in this abroad we are. If somebody is at least you can somebody checks up on you, don't take it for granted. Anybody that you can call and they pick up their phone, don't take it for granted. Anybody that you can send a message to and within 24 hours, 48 hours, they get back to you, don't take them for granted. Because there are a lot of people who will ignore you, who don't care. They are going through that. They don't even want to deal with you. They don't want to hear. They don't even want to hear your greetings. They don't care because they're going through so much stress. Not everybody mentally knows how to handle stress. So you may think that they are taking it out on you, not that they're taking it out on you, it's because they don't know how to handle it. And some people, when they're going through stress, they don't know how to relate. They don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to have anything to do with anybody. They just want to be. They just want to be. So, like I said, I'm studying this as I'm dropping this video. It's a short one, and then I'll know how to make amends on my next video. And like I said, I don't want to be using my face on this channel. I just want to use my voice. So I'm really working on that. But like I said, I was coming to just do a tester, but I didn't know that people were going to watch or people will notice that I'm on. I just want to do it and drop it. If I could do video, trust me, because every time I've done video, I don't like the quality and the way it comes out. The videos, I don't. So I really know how to. I have to learn how to drop videos and really edit them so that they look professional. I don't like videos, so I rather come live, and that's why I did this. So please know who are your friends, who is around you. Don't take people for granted. Don't take your friends for granted. Don't take your acquaintances for granted. People who love, show you love, people who care about you, please don't take, because there are very, very few. People who love you genuinely are few. People who care about you genuinely are few. People who see you and have a connection with you and reach out to you are few. So please don't take anybody for granted. Be kind, be open-minded. Um, um, don't let anybody manipulate you, because there are a lot of them um, who will use manipulation tactics and all that. People who love you when people love you, they don't they don't give you ultimatums. When people love you, they don't tell you who to love. When people love you, I'll give you myself as an example. If I am with somebody and I care about you and I love you, I will never give you an ultimatum. I will never tell you who to relate to or who not to relate to, but it is my place to remove myself. That is me, because I have to respect myself. Because I think it is wrong for me to put any pressure on anybody. Because, like I always say, we have reasons why we have relationship with people. That is why you can have 5 different people that you talk to, 4 different people you talk to, but it doesn't mean that you talk to them all about the same things. You have information that you tell A, that is very, very personal, because you know A is going to keep it private. You are talking to B, you have the kind of information. Maybe you are talking only about platonic things. You're talking to C, maybe you are talking about only the weather and what is in the news. You're talking to D. So you have all those reasons. So I think it's unfair because I don't have because I have a problem with somebody, then I come and then I try to tell you that you don't have to relate to that person. I think that is me overstepping my bounds. But it is my place. If I don't feel comfortable, to remove myself, it is my place to say, to withdraw for my sanity. If my spirit is, because we have to listen to our spirit, trust it. It's not telling you that something is right. It's my place to withdraw, but it's not my place to tell you, you must not talk to this person. You must not relate to this person. You must not have relationship with this person. That would be very, very unfair. Because guess what? What if tomorrow we go and fix that problem? Where are you going to be? Where am I going to be? Where's that person going to be? Those are the things that we have to put into perspective and stop putting people pressure. Life is too simple. Life is too simple, and life, it can be very complicated. It can be very simple. It's us that have to choose how we want to make it, what we want to make of it, and what we wish to make out of it. It is our choice. It is the ball is in our court. The ball is in our court. We cannot take these things for granted. So please, remember, always ask yourself this question: who in your life has human connection and not material possession? Because there are a lot of people who come into our lives not because they have human connection, not because they want a human connection, not because they even care, but because they want material possession. They gauge you. There are some people who specifically come only deal with only people that they see. You have a title. They think about what job you make, what do you do. They come into your life because I can talk to, there are people I talk to them for 1 year. I don't even know your profession. If you don't tell me, I will never ask you, because I just feel that that is highly disrespectful. But there are people who gauge you, what you do for a living, before they think that they want to have a relationship with you. Those are the type of people that look for material possession. They don't want no human connection. So they come around you just because they want to use you for a purpose, for a goal. And those are people that will not even protect you, because all the eye is on what is green, the color green, because of your status, because of what they can benefit from you, because of your status in society, because of your title, or the ladder that they can climb because they're around you. Who around you loves you for who you are? Who around you loves you genuinely? Who around you will protect you regardless? Even if we are all humans, sometimes we can have misunderstanding. There's a little shaking. Who, because there's a little shaking, will protect you and not throw you to the wolves? Who will use that as blackmail to put you out because they have come around you? They've already exhausted their stay. They have profited from you. They have gained. They don't see anything they can get any more from you. And instead of them to just walk away, let the relationship go away, they think that the best way is for them to bring you and throw you and drag you in the mud. They use fake profile, put shit out about you outside. Instead of just walking away, they forget that you don't have to burn that bridge, because you may come back, you may want to come back, and you may still need that bridge to cross over. So there's no reason that you've had a relationship with somebody, and then the next thing you want to do is to divulge them. You fight them, you destroy them, you do everything to destroy them. You put out false, fake information. You start building blocks, building blocks to destroy them for months. Why? For what? Pay attention to these people. Life is very simple, like I say. Life is very complicated, but not everybody who comes around you has your best interest. They come around you. People look at you like a meal ticket. If I cannot eat now, I may want to eat later. And maybe what you are giving me now is not enough. But maybe if I sell you out, I'll make more money than what you have ever given me. But they forget to know that that human connection is more than any material possession. You cannot replace that. Because when you need to talk, talking is healing. When people can listen to you, it heals you. Any amount of money in the bank will not help you. At the moment that you need consolation, you need comfort, you need human connection, and you need to hear a human voice on the other side. Those are the things that are important. Let's not subject ourselves to inhibitions and pretend as if nothing is happening when we are hurt. When you have such friends, tell them the truth. You don't have to fight. If it's not working, walk away. If it's not working, let it go. It don't have to be by force. Everybody comes. Sometimes some people are placed in your life at a particular time for a reason. There's a season for everything. But it doesn't mean that when we have dry season, rainy season, we have fall, we have autumn, we have spring, we have summer, we have winter, all those things. One come, one go, but does it mean that we don't need the other one? Everyone has a part to play for the universe to survive. That is just the truth. Everyone has a part to play for all of us to thrive. So all we do is just wait for that season to come. You just have to be prepared, knowing that when that season comes, do you have your coat for winter? Do you have your boots for winter? Because it's inevitable. When summer comes, do you have a fan? Do you have an air condition? Because it's inevitable. That is same how we should deal with human beings. There are people around us. You cannot go after everybody's enemies because you people don't get along or because you people think differently. It is how you can have people around you, but because you know who they are, you know how they think, you know how they act, you master the way to deal with them. You cannot, because if that's the case, you're going to become an island. Nobody can be an island. It's a lie. No, God did not make us to live like that. Otherwise, He would not have brought Eve into Adam's life. There was a reason for that. We have to learn to cohabit. There are people that you may not get along with, or you may think differently, or have different ways to think. But it doesn't mean that you must be enemies. You equip yourself with the things that you can tell them. If you may have people who their mouth run like water. If you moment you tell them something, the whole world knows. What do? You know that that's the way they are. You don't tell them your stuff. You don't tell them things that you want, that you know is your privacy, that you know it's private to you, that is you hold dear to your heart. You don't tell them. But guess what? You call them, you talk about the weather. You check on them. How was your day today? How was the kids at school? Oh, the party we went to last week. Oh, it was so fun. Those are the things you talk to them. General stuff. Because you cannot just say you cut everybody based on their behavior. Nobody will be left. Everybody has a fault. Everybody has something that maybe you cannot put up with. We treat them just like we treat the weather, the change of weather. We get prepared when winter is coming. We get prepared when summer is coming. We get prepared when autumn is coming. We get prepared when spring is coming. We cannot ignore it, because whether we like it or not, it's here, it's there, it's in front of you. So are like human beings and human nature and human relations. It is our choice to choose who you want around you, who you don't, who you want to tell what to, who you don't want to tell what to. You have to be mature about it so that you don't go crying after you made the first mistake. Then you continue doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It doesn't work like that. You can't be doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Life does not work like that. You must have learned from it so that next time you do it much better, or you know what not to do or what to do. But you can't keep crying every day crying. People are going to get tired. Like, come on, you keep telling us the same thing. You're doing the same thing, going back, doing the same thing. A fool, you can be they say the first fool is not a fool. The second one is a big one. So just know, as I'm ending this show, know that there are people around you that you have no control over. The only person you can control in this world is yourself. You cannot control any other person around you, even our own children now. What are we talking about? We discipline them, we give them a routine and everything when they are younger. When our children become adults, can we control them? We only pray that the foundation we set for them to God to help them as they walk out of that house, as they are going to school, that it is inbuilt in them. That is, they amalgamate it into their lifestyle as they're out, and remember, hear our voices as Anything that is happening, anybody telling them something, try this, go smoke, come smoke with us. They're hearing our voice telling them, don't do it, don't do it. It will destroy you. It will destroy you. Don't smoke weed. Don't do this. Don't drink alcohol. Don't don't, anything you do in excess will destroy you. They should be hearing our voice inside. Let's just lay our foundation and put it in prayers. Even our children, we can't control them. We can only pray after we've done our job. The only person we can control is us. You can't make the choice for anybody. So that is why, as an adult, you have no right to give any adult an ultimatum where they can go, who they can go, who they can talk to. It means you're crazy. You can't talk to adults like that. When if we do that to our own children, they will abandon us. We are severing that relationship. Because our children should be in position to feel comfortable to talk to us about anything, not be afraid of us. Anytime somebody is afraid of you, you have lost your footing. They should respect you. Because when you earn respect, people come to you. You bring people closer when you earn respect. When they fear you, they run away. That is not a good thing. You don't want to be a tyrant. What do you profit from that? When people run away? No. Let people respect you. When people respect you, they come closer. When people respect you, they protect you. When people respect you, they open up to you. So does our children. When our children are afraid of us, go look at households that children are afraid of their parents. Most often, those children get into trouble because when they get into trouble, they're afraid to come tell you. And before you know, it gets worse and worse. Before you know, the wedge between father and mother and son, mother and daughter, mother and son, mother and father diverts and goes to a different angle. So please be a parent who open your heart as a human being. Open your mind. Be wise about the people that are around you. Be smart. Learn to appreciate. Don't be a fool. Be principled. Let credibility be your priority. But one thing, never you compromise your principles. Never you compromise your credibility because you want to be around anyone, or because you want to belong, or because you want to be in a group, because you want somebody to like you. Please don't do it. Because at the end, you who stood your ground, you who stood on principle, you who stood on credibility, no matter how they continue to mock at you, laugh at you, insult you, you are going to end up still being the winner. You are going to end up being the beacon of hope. You are going to end up being, you are the real leader, and you will end up being the person that everybody will want to aspire to become. Not people who wobble, change their talk. 1 minute they're here, 2 minutes they're here. You pay them, they say this. Then this person come and pay the highest bidder. They change that narrative. Then tomorrow they change the conversation. Then today they change the conversation. One story have 5 different narratives, all because they have been bought by 5 different people. There's no principle there. There's no narrative there. You take your own hands and you destroy everything you've worked for because you want to please people, because you are bored, because you are cheap, because you are hungry, because you have longer truth. It's not worth it. This is why I'm going to end this show today. I thank everybody for coming. God bless you. Like I said, this channel will be, anything that I will do here will never be 30 minutes show or 1 hour show. Never more than 59 minutes. That is my promise. It's going to be just about things like this. If you think that you have things that you need me to work on, talk on, please inbox me and I'll come here. Like I said, you will not be seeing my face. This was just a tester. Unfortunately, I'm working on how to manipulate it. God will show me the way. I'm working on that seriously. So, but again, that's why I just came live. I appreciate you all. I thank you all. Thank everybody. Please share it. I have not shared it because there's no way I can even share it because I just came live. I can't even find how to share it. But again, my intention was to drop it and people can watch later. So if it takes 1 week for them to get to it, I've already fulfilled that. so that people can find it, like the kind of content that I'm producing here. Like I said, it's just going to be my voice. You will never see my face again. This is the first time, the first show, June 21st, 2025. But you'll never, all you hear now, from now on, it's going to be my voice. It's just like the channel name, Afaf, the gifted voice. You'll never see my face. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Have a great, great week. Have a blessed week. God bless you. And for all those who are traveling, thank you all. God bless you. Have a safe trip. For those who are, because a lot of people are on holidays now, coming back, going and back to school, please. Let's not forget our children. Please, I know now it's really, really hard for everybody. Everybody's thinking only about back to school, and may God, we'll just pray, we on the People's Platform, that may God provide for all parents who's sending their children back to school this year. May God just provide for the bare minimum so kids can go back to school. It's never an easy time for any household, but with God, everything is possible. Let's just pray for good health and for God to continue to provide, so we can be able to provide the bare minimum for them to survive and be able to go to school and compete uh, um, um, positively, compete with their peers, and be studious and pay attention and be focused and be respectful of one another. God bless you all. Thank you. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you.